Nakhon Pathom is considered one of the very first cities where Buddhism spread into the land we now call Thailand. Even the name Nakhon Pathom can be translated as the first cities. Sounds weird, right? When people think of Nakhon Pathom, most will pictures of famous Phra Pathom Chedis. But this very first cities has so much more to discover than just a landmark you see on the postcard. And that's why we are here, to find out. This ancient city has history for more than 1,500 years, dating back to the Varavati period. Many archaeologists believe that Nakhon Pathom was one of the major gateways through which Buddhism first entered wider Suvarnabhumi regions. It's roughly 60 kilometers from Bangkok, so we will make a quick stop to recharge the cruise before the day really begins. We start our journeys at the riverside cafes that feels like you're sitting in a real coconut garden. Here you can sit on the boats, sip in coffees, and slowly take in the trees, the waters, and the sky. It doesn't feel like one of those cafes built only for photos. This is Arthur the Wren's Cafe, a famous coconut storage orchard that has been upgraded into the green space where they collect monies from visitors like us instead of just coconut. It feels like a real local garden that has been gently redesigned so we can share a piece of everyday Nakhon Pathom life. So we head out to one of the most underrated spots in Nakhon Pathom, following the road that cuts through the rice fields. There is no time to waste. From coconut tree, we move into the world of carving wood at Woodland, Mueang Mai, literally the cities of wood. This place is a home with more than 10,000 wooden sculptures, arranged into storyline experience called Tales of Wood. There are indoor exhibition halls and outdoor wooden villages, stone gardens, and even massive wooden chapel. All of this by Nakhon Chedi's rivers on more than 40 acres of land, developed from the private wood collections of Thieu Phai Ngam families. Before being turned into the cultures and artistic learning space for the public. Culturally, Woodland clearly shows how communities along Chao Phraya Nakhon Chedi besides have been speaking language of woods for generations. Houses, temples, pavilions, and everyday objects were all shaped by wood. But when you see everything together, you really feel the scale and craftsmanship of the wood carving in these regions. Some works are tiny, like small decorative pieces. Others are huge, entire wood chapels. There's even large composition as this famous portrait of King Rama IX, created from many similar carved elements. And yes, surrounded by that much of wood, one thing we couldn't help looking for, apart from art, was the nearby fire extinguishers.
How do you feel, one?
Very comfortable now because we are in the shading, not that hot.
I feel something. I'm starving. My stomach is like
Like this, right?
This province, like Nakhon Pathom, is not like quite famous.
Yeah,
Like
that much more
historical
famous,
place.
right?
Central of Bangkok.
Yes.
So you mean Nakhon Pathom is the secondary choice, right? For the
I
foreigner.
think.
Most of the pieces on this place were once used in real life as doors, gables, pillars, or sculptures in actual homes or temples. Of course, we cannot track a full story of every single piece. Many of them arrive without detailed record. But when you see everything together, you really feel the scale and craftsmanship of the wood carving in these regions. From the world of wood, we move closer to the town. We have talked about the cultures and everyday life in Nakhon Pathom. Now, we will take you to see with your own eyes. To Thana Market. This is an old riverside market along the Nakhon Chedi rivers, where people have been living and trading for more than 100 years. In the past, it was exactly how many people imagine when they're thinking of an old canal market, surrounded by rice fields and orchards, with the riverfronts acting as piers. The name Thana literally comes from the original functions. This was a pier where villagers bought rice from the fields and fruits from the gardens to load up on boats and shipping to other towns. Back then, the Nakhon Chedi rivers was the main highways of the regions, long before pedestrian roads become express route of the modern era. Another world hidden inside Nakhon Pathom is the world of films at Kantana Movie Town and Kantana Institute. The city is built to tell stories to cinemas. There are some indoor studios and a large open-air set that can transform into an old markets, foreign cities, or completely different worlds, all within the same themes. The educational heart of this place is the Kantana Films, Animation and CGI Institute. The architectures of the institute were drawn film people and design lovers to visit. The campus is enclosed by brick walls about 8 meters high and more than 300 meters long. Built from over 600,000 made brick files from local craftsmen. The design reinterpreted the local in a new way, connecting the architectures to the Nakhon Pathom rural landscape.
เชี่ยเวสก็ไอ้เหี้ยก้านกล้วยนี่ไม่ใช่หนุ่มไอ้สัส
From here, you can sit with a cup of coffee and look out the studios and walkways where the film crews are working. It doesn't feel like a normal cafe at all. It feels more like you are taking a break in the middle of living film set, sitting right inside the behind the scenes of Thai cinemas. Oh, that is the Roll Cafe. We move closer to the heart of the cities and the heart of Thai belief, where we can take our time, letting the wild Nakhon Pathom slowly sink into our breath. Our journey in Nakhon Pathom almost have an end here. Phra Pathom Chedi, the golden Sri Lankan style stupa that pop up on the horizons long before you actually reach the cities. This Chedi is about 120 meters tall, making this the tallest stupas in Thailand. But what's more interesting than the height are the layers of story hidden inside. Its name Phra Pathom Chedi literally means the first stupas or the beginnings point, because this area was once ancient Dwaravati cities, believed to be one of the earliest places where Buddhism first entered the Suvarnabhumi regions. Inside, it's not just a single stupa standing alone. There is an old Chedi has been wrapped inside the New Zealand style structures. The ruins of the original stupa were once sunken and buried in the ground, until King Rama IV, back when he was still a monk, came across the site while traveling in pilgrimage. Later, when he sat at the throne, he ordered major restorations. A new, large Chedi was built and closed the old ones, along with the layers of temple grounds, classic galleries, and surrounding behind essentially shaped the complex we see today. If you walk around the base, you will notice it's been designed like a miniature cosmos. The great central stupa stand at the course, surrounded by viharas and hundreds upon hundreds of Buddhist images lying in the cloisters, are always translating the Buddhist teachings and cosmological belief into lines, and from that people can walk through and read with their eyes.
Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell so you might be like